Good to go? Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Present.
Barbara Hebert.
Here.
Charles Costick.
Here.
Dana Isabella.
Here.
James Coffey.
Here.
And I am present.
Resolution 228, accept the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of August 17th and August 24th of 2023 be accepted and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Caustic, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, is there any discussion? Seeing none. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Is there anyone seeking to provide public comment this evening? Seeing none, we'll advance to resolution 229, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 10B-23 for $533,782.78. Abstract 10B-23 prepays for the amount of $220,887.99 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic, is there any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Resolution carries. Resolution 230, setting a public hearing for certain elected officials' salaries and the 2024 preliminary budget.
Whereas the public notice of the preliminary budget and certain elected official salaries must be shared, therefore be it resolved that notice of hearing entitled Setting a Public Hearing for Elected Official Salaries and the 2023 Preliminary Budget shall be published once in the local newspaper and posted at the town hall as indicated. Notice is hereby given that the preliminary budget for the town of Plattsburgh for the year beginning January 1st of 2024 will be compiled and filed in the office of the town clerk on before October 31st of 2023. Further notice is hereby given that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh will meet and review said preliminary budget and hold a public hearing thereon at the town hall located on Baker Road in the town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, November 2nd, 2023, at 6:05 prevailing time. At such hearing, any person may be heard in favor or against the preliminary budget as compiled, or for or against any items or items therein contained. We have the four salaries of the elected officials published here. A copy of the preliminary budget will be available for inspection by all interested persons at the town hall on Baker Road between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. I know we have a public hearing this evening, so I keep checking the time. Resolution 231, setting a public hearing notice for consolidated assessment rolls.
Resolved that the public hearing be held by the town board of the town hall, the town of Plattsburgh at Town Hall on the Banker Road on Thursday, November 2nd of 2023 at 6:05 prevailing time for the purpose of hearing and considering any comments which may be made to the completed consolidated assessment rolls that are on file with the town clerk pursuant to town law, section 239. As follows, we have the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District, the Base Water District, the Base Sewer District, the Base Storm Water Management District, the Base Highway Maintenance Improvement District, the Highway Townwide, the Town of Plattsburgh Lighting District, and the Consolidated Ambulance District. And it is further resolved that the town clerk is hereby directed to have published in the Press Republican notice of said public hearings to be held at the Town Hall, 151 Banker Road, and is also posted on the town clerk's board.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Caustic, Isabella? Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 232, records management policies and procedures manual, including the inactive records procedures.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh was awarded a grant through the Local Government Records Management Improvement Fund through the New York State Education Department, and whereas in order to best serve the town residents and employees, the town wishes to adopt a records management policies and procedures manual with a current and active records procedure to guide employee use. And whereas these documents were created with input from multiple departments in conjunction with the records management officer and the vendor who was hired to complete the LGRMIF work, and whereas the policies and procedures manual applies the record retention and storage recommendations made by the New York State Archives Department, utilizing the previously adopted by the town retention and disposition schedule for New York local government records. Therefore be it resolved that the attached Town of Plattsburgh Records Management Policies and Procedures Manual, which includes the inactive records procedure, be approved and effective immediately. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution and the attached records management policies and procedures manual be given to all department heads and added to the town's policy handbook.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none.
Yes, just that there hasn't been any changes since October 8th, right? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to know, didn't read any of the new ones.
No, that would have been fine.
Nothing further, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Going to the public hearing. The Town of Plattsburgh Town Board semi-monthly meeting, public hearing October 19th, 2023. Notice is hereby given that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board will meet and hold public hearing thereon at the Town Hall located at the Bank Road in the Town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York on October 19th, 2023 at 6:05 prevailing time and relationship to provide citizens adequate opportunity to participate in the review of the proposed subdivision regulations for the Town of Plattsburgh, last revised July 14th of 2023. Acceptance of written comments into the record will be received, as well as the opportunity for a public hearing from the floor to receive comments. Is there a motion to open the public hearing?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella? Is there any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella,
Yes.
Michael Cashman.
Yes, we will officially open the public hearing at 6:06 p.m. At this time, I would ask the clerk, have you received any written comments to be placed in the record?
I'm not.
My office has also not received any written comments to be placed into the record. We will provide the opportunity for the public to come forward. Seeing none, we'll advance forward to keep this public hearing open for some time and come back to it. Resolution 233, reappointment of Lorraine Streeter to the Assessment Board of Review.
Whereas Ms. Lorraine Streeter is willing to continue to serve as a member on the Board of Assessment Board of Review for an additional term, therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Plattsburgh does hereby reappoint Lorraine Streeter, a resident of the Town of Plattsburgh, to the Board of Assessment Review for a term to expire on September 30th of 2027. And be it further resolved that Ms. Streeter take an oath of office within 30 days of this resolution. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Board of Assessment Review chairperson and the town assessor.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion?
Just want to thank Ms. Streeter for her service and her leadership on the Board of Assessment Review.
Thank you. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is carried. Resolution 234, September 2023 budget amendment.
Whereas the town may need to amend the 2023 budget to reflect changes in revenues and expenditures during the year, and whereas the budget amendments will be offset from existing fund balance or additional revenues, therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Plattsburgh authorize the following budget amendment as attached, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 235, 3% site plan return deposit for Why Not Storage Site Plan 2020.
Whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Planning Board has reviewed and approved all requirements of the Why Not Storage Site Plan 2020, and whereas the Planning and Community Development Department has coordinated inspection of said project and reports all requirements have been met and completed. Now therefore be it resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to release the said amount, deposit in the amount of $2,673.61, plus accrued interest to date, and it is further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be forwarded by the Planning and Community Development Department Secretary with the return of deposit to Christopher Lefebvre.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 236, request to fix sinkhole on Trudeau Road.
Whereas during the floods of July of 2023, the Trudeau Road incurred damage resulting in a sinkhole. And whereas Red Brunel Highway Superintendent contacted 3 vendors for written quotes to fix the sinkhole as soon as possible due to safety concerns, therefore be it resolved to award the project to the lowest quote received from A-Trip Trucking and Excavating in the amount of $21,600. And is further resolved that a payment for said purchase will be made payable from the 2023 equipment capital outlay account as stated here. And a copy of this resolution be given the highway superintendent, town clerk, and the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costic. Is there a second?
Second.
Wood. Any discussion?
Yeah, there seems to be quite a discrepancy between bid for 41,000 and this one, 21. Any particular reason you think? It just,
I think Robbie, and actually Katie, that should be our trip, not A-Trip Trucking.
Okay.
Tom, I gotta believe some of it has to be located fairly close, so as far as moving equipment, et cetera, it's not gonna take him a lot to get set up, so I gotta believe that has a lot to do with it. He is a local contractor that we've dealt with before, I'm familiar. Either one of them are gonna do a good job, obviously, Robbie or Lark Brothers, but I gotta believe it has to do with moving equipment and setup.
thank you.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that this is gonna be reimbursed
Understand.
from FEMA.
You-
Yeah.
Anything else? Nothing further. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is carried. Thank you. Going back to our public hearing, the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board semi-monthly meeting, public hearing October 19th, 2023. Notice was hereby given that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board will meet and hold hearings thereon at Town Hall located on the Bank Road of the Town of Plattsburgh, Lynn County, New York, October 19th, 2023, at 6:05 p.m. prevailing time in relation to providing citizens adequate opportunity to participate in the review of the proposed subdivision regulations for the Town of Plattsburgh, last revised. Acceptance of written comments into the record for the hearing, as well as an opportunity to provide open public hearing for comments. Just again, for clarity, the clerk's office did not receive anything for the written record, is that correct? The supervisor's office has also not received anything. I will ask 3 more times, is there anyone from the public seeking to provide public comment? Is there anyone seeking to provide public comment? Is there anyone else seeking to provide public comment? Seeing none, I would accept a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
You almost. Can I get a roll call?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Ken Isabella,
Yes.
and Michael Cash.
Yes. We will close this public hearing at 6:12 p.m. Excuse me. I know of no need to go into an executive session this evening. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
We will adjourn at 6:13 p.m. Please drive safe, everyone.
Have a great vacation. Dana.
Are these, they're both the same, right? What we, so maybe we keep one here, if somebody else needs it. I don't need to